What's up, YouTubers? How are y'all doing out there? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. I'm here to talk about the legendary Motown artist releasing his 13th studio album, Marvin Gaye, right here. He released his Let's Get It On 51 years ago. So happy 51 years to this classic right here, y'all. This is one of my favorites right here. And of course, it's through Motown subsidiary label Tamala Records on LP. This is a classic, man. You got the songs like Let's Get It On, of course, the title track, Please Don't Stay Away Once You Go Away, If I Should Die Tonight, Keep Getting It On, and Come Get to This, Distant Lover. That's another classic I love right there. You Sure Love the Ball, Just to Keep You Satisfied. This is an amazing classic, man. Even for the album itself, it took place during June of 1970 and then, released through 73 at the Hitsville U.S.A. and Golden World Studio in Detroit. And Hitsville West of Los Angeles, serving as Gay's first venture into the funk genre. Let's Get It On, and it also incorporates like some smooth soul and doo-wop mix to it, styles, along, sexually suggestive lyrics, like, very love-like right here, leading to one writer's description of it as one of the most sexually charged albums. And Gay himself infused ideas of spiritual healing in songs and about sex and romance, like, love romance, in part as a way of coping with childhood abuses from his father, Marvin Sr., which had stunted his sexuality. But this is really an amazing album right here. I love this album. Really a classic. Man, after what's going on, his socially conscious album. So Let's Get It On help establish, Gay as a, I guess we'll just call it love, Link's icon, and broaden his mainstream appeal. And it produced, of course, 3 top singles. The title track, of course, Come Get to This, and You Sure Love the Ball. That achieved Billboard chart success. Let's Get It On became the most commercially successful album of Gay's career at Motown, resulting in more creative control being given to him by the label. It's erotic balladry, multi-tracking of Gay's vocals and seductive, smooth talk. Well, sort of the funk and sound also influenced the later R&B and recording artists and producers with the title track, specifically helping pioneer the slow jam and quiet storm formats. In retrospect, Let's Get It On has been regarded by writers and music critics as a landmark recording in soul, which increased the popularity of funk during the 70s, while Gay, smooth soul sound marked a change from his second record label's previous success with the Motown sound formula. Among the most acclaimed LPs of history, it frequently appears on professional rankings of the greatest albums and has been inducted to the Grammy Hall of Fame as a historically important recording. And of 2001, it was reissued, the album, as a 2 CD deluxe edition, released in 2023, and the album was reissued with added material for its 50th anniversary. Man, just classic stuff, man. You've got to love this album. And I only paid $25 for this at the Rasta Cowboy Records a few years back. Happy to have this record. I think it was probably like at least 5 or 6 years ago. Happy to have this record right here. This is an amazing album. Really an incredible album. Just, man, anything with Marvin Gaye, it's a classic. Classic forever. 51 years ago, this album was released by Marvin Gaye. I'll show y'all the LP, and I can't wait to bump this on my turntable. Ooh, that's immaculate. Man, just anything, Motown, specifically Marvin Gaye, man. Marvin Gaye is one of my all-time favorite musicians of Motown. I love his records. I hope I could accumulate all his classics, even from his earlier stuff, man. Like, I Heard It Through the Grapevine, all those classics. But I know Let's Get It On was one of them that I was really trying to chase after right here. And I'm happy to have it on vinyl. I mean, I had the CD. It was actually my mother's CD. It was Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits. I would always bump it in her car, and man, my mom would just be like, "Yeah, it's a great song, the beat and everything." I didn't know what "Let's Get It On" means when I was a little kid. I just like listening to the songs. I liked it, Marvin's voice, and because he just has that smooth, smooth as silk voice. He was smooth with it. I mean, now as an adult, I know what "Let's Get It On" means. I already obviously know that as an adult, but I would always outplay it a lot when I was a kid. My mom would tell me, like, switch to a different song, like, play another Marvin Gaye song, which I, as an adult, I have to understand the point, like, play other songs besides the same one over and over, because, "Let's Get It On" would always be an outplayed one. So Distant Lover is actually a classic. I like that one. And of course, You Sure Love the Ball, Just to Keep You Satisfied. Marvin's always a legend, man. He always will be a legend forever. Nobody could ever touch a classic like this by Marvin Gaye right here. Forever, this is a classic. If you are a Motown fan, Marvin Gaye fan, you got to accumulate all his records, and definitely you got to accumulate this one in your collection too. What is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Follow your boy Nerdy Red 23, and I'll definitely get back to y'all in the next video. God bless and stay safe, and keep bumping Marvin Gaye's records, and definitely keep bumping this one too, y'all. Peace.